So we're going to do a standing practice. So I want you to stand on your mat, and I want you to just close the eyes, and I want you to feel into the 2 feet, right and left, and just feel the balance or the imbalance between the two, and really come into your legs today, how they feel. So standing, closing the eyes, and just come into a sense of your feet. And allow the awareness of your feet to slowly filter up through the ankle, and then up into the hips. Good. And then from the hips, you want to just breathe up and sense a line from your hips to your shoulders. And from your shoulders, sense a line through the back, behind the ears, to the side of the ears, side of the head. And then all the way up like a triangle from the ears to your third eye, the center between your eyebrows. Just have a sense of how it is there. And with this sense of the whole of you, from the forehead down through the center line now of your spine, from your spine down either side of your legs. Allow yourself to anchor through your feet and feel the soles of the foot. And with the sole of the foot, you want to try and sense into the arch of your foot. And then sense the ball of the foot. Can you sense into the little toe side, the arch on that side of your foot? Good. And then come into the big toe side where it connects all the way, and the instep all the way up to your ankle. And then come into the heel at the base. And with the heel at the base, you want to just feel into the back of the body now, from the heel all the way up to your sit bones. And then get a sense of your sit bones into your shoulder blades. And your shoulder blades into the back of the head. Good. And from there, just slowly let your knees take a breath in. And as you exhale, let your knees bend. Let your head drop so that your chin comes in towards your chest. And then press through the feet softly to feel how the weight comes upwards, through the hips, through the spine, through the chest. And recurls the head back onto the horizon. And as you exhale, just feel the soft bend and let the body relax through the lower back, rounding forward in the shoulders, the chin dropping, the shoulders rolling forwards. And again, sense your feet, the ball of the foot, the heel as you come slowly up, as the legs straighten, the spine lengthens up. And this time at the top, let your chest open, your chin go up beyond the horizon. As you exhale, let the knees bend and the chin drop down. Good. And one more time, slowly. the arms are dangling so that they're coming as if they're in front of your knees. And then rolling, curving back up through the spine. And this time when you open the chest to the top, you let your arms turn outwards and slowly let the arms circle out to the side. Slowly. And feel how the placement of your weight changes as you bring the arms up. And then as you exhale at the top, turn the palms outwards and bring the arms back down and slide the shoulder blades down your back. Good. When the arms come down, bend your knees. Inhale, sweep the arms up like wings. All the way up. Lengthen through the spine a bit more. And as you exhale, bring the body down, round over and wrap your arms around you. Just come forwards as if you're coming into a forward bend, but your knees are bent. It's like a chair pose. And then slowly release the hands. Think of the legs, hips, spine. All the way up. And one last time, slowly bending the knees, letting the arms come down. And this time as you come down, through your chair pose, the knees bent. Interlace your hands at your lower back and slowly tilt forwards. So the head is looking at your knees. Knees are bent, your chest comes to your thighs and you're forward bending over. Bent knees. Arms interlaced above your head. Let the shoulder blades have a gentle stretch. And then as you exhale, press through the feet and let the hands be the ones that guide you backwards. The hands, and then you pendulum back up, head following, release the hands, and just stand again. Close the eyes like we did at the start, and just notice how has my weight shifted. How is my sense now of my shoulders in relation to my ankles and hips on either side? And just feel how different that is now, that line in your body. Feel how the torso is more alive. And just really be with your breath, be with your softness. Or your hardness, whatever it is that you're feeling this morning, just be present to it. And then let's bring one hand to the belly, one hand to the heart, and just circle over the body. Sometimes when we do standing practice, people get stiff. And you want to stay soft, because that's where you're agile, you're flexible, and the body doesn't go into any contraction. And then we come to our lower back, and we just roll up and down our lower back. The chin can come into the chest. And then we do a little tap. And then we're going to do one more bending practice. You're going to bend the knees and wrap the arms and bring them behind you and then circle them forward like you're hugging a tree. Circle them forward. So it's like a chair pose, but it brings your middle back into this lovely rounded stretch. Hugging a tree, chin can drop where you want. And then slowly swim the arms like you're doing breaststroke. It goes out to the side and then press through the feet. Slowly, slowly coming back. And maybe the fingertips touch behind you and you have an opposite tree, a circle through your back so the shoulder blades come together. And then bend the knees and then uncurl, turn through the top of the arm, round forwards. And then slowly take it out to the sides, swimming, and then bring it behind you, drop the chin. Knees are still softly bent. And then open out. You might lengthen the legs through the middle and then bend through the front. Exhale. And once more, lengthening through the middle now. And bending, rounding backwards with the arms as you bend forwards. And then last time, bringing it forwards. And then when it comes out to the side, let's bring one arm down. And let's just go for a tilt. One arm comes up to the ear, side bending, just to where it's comfortable for today. Bend the knees, covering everything up. And the ear goes to the other side. Other arm comes up, side bending. You can lengthen the legs if it feels good. Relax your jaw, your chin, move your neck if you need to. Bend the knees and come up. Feel this lovely stretch from the armpit to the hip. Good, and both arms circling back. Just notice how this feels different now from when we did it at the start. Hands together. Inhale, hands to the heart. Bend the knees. And you're going to do our swimming dragon practice. So we bring the arms to the side, reaching, side bending, forwards to the front, about to dive into a swimming pool. And turn to the other side, side bending, knees bent. Find this lovely point through the waist, stretching. And then bring the hands into the shoulders and swim up through figure of 8, lying on its side. Swim your hands from shoulder to shoulder, downwards and downwards until you get to the knees, maybe to the feet, to the knees, hips back up. And try not to miss a spot, colour in the dots in front of you. Feel the clicks through the body, all the way up. Find your balance at the top, through the ball of your foot. Your hands can come down so you make a diamond with your arms, so your ears are in between your elbows. And then very slowly keep the head high and slowly lengthen through the heels. And as you lengthen through the heels, let the hands come down. Make a triangle with your hands, thumbs together, index finger together. Pointing down, close the eyes, 3 to 4 breaths. And again, notice your feet. Notice if you're feeling a bit more grounded through the legs. And then bending the knees. Take the hands, circle them behind and up. Like you're trying to reach the corners of your room. Bend the knees, come down through a gentle chair pose. In chair, your knees don't have to be together. They can if you want. The most important thing is that they're over your big toe and your second toe, so they're forwards. And then turn the hands to the other side. Find your side bend. Enjoy it. Find what feels good for you. Slowly coming through the forward position. To the side. To the shoulder. And swim. Let it go a little more to the side this time. Warming up the legs, the thighs. The swimming dragon warms up the inner body, the meridian lines. All the way up. Warming up all the joints, ligaments. All the way up. And then the hands together at the top. And then bend them diamond position with the arms. Balance on your toes. Breathing in. So you're on your tippy toes, your hands are above your head, your elbows out to the side. And then slowly, slowly, slowly downwards. Arms come down. Breathe in and exhale, let go. And make your pelvic triangle. Close the eyes, 3 to 4 breaths. So notice how the balance of weight on your feet has shifted. Maybe it feels wider now. Just notice your balance, what feels like center. And leave one hand at the front and one hand at the back, as if you're mirroring the tailbone front and back. And just feel this core part of you, this center. And just get a sense of the pelvis, the backbone there, the sacrum to tail. And then slide the hands so that you come onto each hip bone and sense the two hips and the space between. I just get a real understanding of this area, the bony structure of it that holds all the core, and just wrapping your arms around it for a moment, or your fingers sliding and just circling, and just really get a sense of this through your touch, your contact. And then just feeling this engagement as if you're lengthening from the pubic bone to the belly button, this lengthening away, so it's going downwards and upwards at the same time, lengthening through the front of the body. You're going to take all your weight onto your left foot. And try not to shift the balance of the hips so much as you do that. And then come onto the ball of the foot of the right and just see, can you maintain this balance, this lengthen through the back of the leg. So that if someone was to look at you, you're not shifting suddenly in the shoulders or the hips. And then from there, bend the knee and just lift the toes off the ground. And then bring the side of the foot to a baby tree. And just let the knee go out to the side if it feels good. Just take your time to find whatever your experience is in your foot today. And then lengthen up more through your side body. So in this case, it's your left. And then if you want, you can take it higher and it comes in to the side of the thigh. So it's either above or below the knee. The knee goes out to the side. And the foot is flexed and it's pressing into the thigh, and the thigh is pressing into the foot. And then the arms can go where it feels good, either out to the side. And if you want, gradually circling up and down with the arms in front of you. The heart. Let this be a meditation. And if your balance is not a good balance day, that's perfect. Just lean against something, perhaps a chair, or bring your big toe to the floor. Just be with what is, not judging it. As you breathe, drop your shoulders. Good. And then slowly bring the knee forwards. And then if you want, you can extend the leg forwards, flex the toes up, and then bend the knee and kick it behind you. And slowly, slowly find this seesawing to come into standing balance. Hands wherever helps you. Again, listening from the foot upwards. Find where is right for you in this moment. And then bend the lower knee and slowly bring that foot down. And if you can, wrap around like you're sitting cross-legged. The big toe can come to the ground here. Or wrap around the back of the calf. You can't close your eyes. It's very challenging. If you're holding on to something, you can, but you'll feel all the proprioceptors in the foot trying to find balance. So this might be enough for you. Find a focal point, soften your gaze, breathing. So all variations of chair pose today, leg warmers, grounding movement to find your center. Start of the week. And then slowly coming up out of that, and then let the toe find the floor. And then the foot will come slightly in front of the other. And then you're going to turn with your front foot, so your right foot is in front. You're turning to look to the right, through the hips, middle body, shoulders, head. And then slowly come back. And we go the other direction. And then go back to the first direction and swivel all the way around until you come to the other side. And now we'll go and plant our right foot, and the big toe of the left foot comes to the ground. Find your weighted balance through that foot. And then slowly bring the foot to the side or the big toe to the floor. How is this hip? How is it to lengthen through the back of the leg? Keep balance through the shoulders and hips. And then bring it either below or above the knee. And be honest with yourself. Go to where feels good. Again, use a prop to support you. Lengthen up through the back of the head. Breathing in and out. Just hear the dance of the body as it finds its balance today. Let it be your meditation. And then slowly take the knee forwards, flex the toes up into the sky, bend the knee and bring it back and find your flying balance. Try and keep the hips facing down rather than turning in that upper leg. Lengthen. And then slowly bring that knee and foot in front of you, cross it over, big toe on the ground, wrapped around the calf, coming into eagle balance and bending through the knees to sit a little deeper. Nice. Try and keep your shoulders upright above your hips in this one. Yeah, see, it's like you're sitting on a chair. And then press through the foot and then slowly come up a little. Take that foot to the ground in front of you. And then slowly turn with the turn of the pelvis to look to the right. Through the upper body, not the legs. And then move back, hinge through the hips, torso, head. Turning the other way. Feel the limit of that twist. And then slowly go back to your first way and turn all the way. All the way around. Good. Then shake out the legs. And then with your right foot, you're going to step forward. And then bend through the front knee. Just find a nice point of balance. And you've got your knee ideally in front of your ankle. Just find where that is. It's not automatic. So just maybe bending the knee beyond the ankle and bringing it back. Feel the ball of the foot. If you want, as you go forward, it depends how comfy you are on your knees. You can lift the heel off and just feel how it is to find this line between the heel and the ball of the foot. And one last time, plant the heel, find where it feels good and solid to you. And we're coming through our warrior one, so our back toes are planted on the ground. Take the arms forward, hips forward, arms up. Breathing in, open the chest, exhale, slide the shoulder blades down your back. Good. And then bring the hands down in front of you, in front of your heart. And then you're going to string your bow, so your right arm comes forward, your left arm comes back, and then lengthen your fingers, turn the back toes outwards, keeping the knee as it was, and then just find, and you can turn your palms down or up, whatever you prefer, whatever reduces any shoulder holding for you. Or you can go between. Lengthen, breathe. Look to your middle finger, the nail, and beyond. Breathing in and out, and to the back hip, and bend back. And take it forwards. This time, as you come forwards, you're lengthening forwards to our elbow comes to our thigh, side turn so that you're looking to the side. The front toes are still facing forwards, the front knee is facing forwards, and you're reaching up and over, and then reach up and over behind you. This hand is like it's pulling you back, pulls you back, and then the front head comes forward. Breathing in, and then softly lengthen the front leg, bring the hand into the heart. Exhale, push it away. Once more. Inhale. Bring a little ease to the thigh muscles. Good. And then find that lovely position. And then slowly coming up, turn the toes in. And then let's turn to the other side. So, from here, find your knee alignment. Again, go through the test move. Feeling, are my hips square? What do I need to change? Do you need to be wider in your back feet or your back foot? If you're on a tightrope, there's not much room for the hips. And then once you are happy with that, add the arms forwards and upwards, lengthening, opening the chest. And then slide the shoulder blades down. Press through your back heel, back little toe. And hands down through the front. Breathing in. And exhaling. Breathing in, lengthening up. Exhale. One more breath. Feel the whole of your foot. Make sure your knee is centered. And then slowly take your hands and string your bow. One arm back, one arm forwards. Turn your back toes. Keep the front knee as it is. Just turn the back toes if you can. Just check on the front knee that it's comfortable. Only go to where it's comfortable. Take your hand to the back and lift up. So if it doesn't feel good on the knee or the front of the thigh, then make your stance narrower. Lengthen back and forwards. Lengthen elbow to thigh, back hand up. And you could be doing all of this sitting on a chair as well, as we've done in previous sessions. And press into the front foot. Use your top arm to pull you back. Add the arm. And then slowly lengthen the front leg. And bend it. Letting that lactic acid that's built up drain if it's quite warm in the leg now. One more. Good. And then lengthen through the front leg. Turn the toes forwards. And then bring them in and in. And then once you're halfway in, take your hands to your hips and lean forwards, hinge forwards. And with the hinge, if you need to, bend the knees and let the arms drop. Let the arms drop. Let your head go. Move your head to say yes and no. And then turn the toes further outwards. Take your hands to your thighs and come into a little bit of a squat. Breathing in, all about the thighs this morning. Plant your toes. And then let your body go forwards once more. Bring the toes in. And this time, interlace your hands at your back and let your arms reach up as your head drops down. Again, don't push anything. Bend your knees as much as you need to. And if you are dizzy or anything, you can come to the floor in a crouch. And on your next exhale, bend through the knees so the arms come behind you, and then walk your feet heel toe all the way in, and slowly come down into that crouch. Drop the head. Rest. And just feel a lovely stretch now through the back of the legs that would have been working as well. Relaxing the spine. Good. And then you can come down to your mat. And on your mat, rolling onto your back, hug your knees in. And then bring the knees forwards, away from you. And hug the knees in. And push the knees away from you with the arms. Notice how the lower back changes. And then push them away. And then slowly drop the feet. Plant your feet. See if you can touch your heels so they're not too far away from you. And then we're going to do a bridge pose. Slowly peel your spine up off the floor all the way up. Shoulder blades flatten into the ground. And slowly massage your spine down. And then once you come to the ground, your back is flattened into the floor. Drop one knee to the side, lengthen it. The other knee to the side, lengthen it. Close your eyes and rest. And sense the line from your ankles to your hips. And your hips to your shoulders. And then the line from the tailbone to your head. And the line from your shoulders to your fingers. All the lines of the body that we did at the start, probably more aware of them now as you rest against the floor. And notice the vibration in the body, this aliveness. And then slowly curling onto one side if you wish, or continuing your relaxation, whatever feels right for you. I think if you have time and space, continue to relax for another 5-10 minutes and let that be the entrance into your week and into your day. So namaste, everybody. May you be well. Have a great week. Continue your relaxation now and enjoy the rest of your day.